we're back safe and sound. Thank you so much for joining as always. If you're new here, go ahead, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you will miss nothing coming from the channel, okay? Thank you so much. We are very close to 900 subscribers, guys, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is totally free. I mean, you really don't have an excuse at this point. Truly. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into today's video. I don't know if I told y'all, but I am a bridesmaid. My cousin is getting married in October, and we are going on a bachelorette trip to Houston, Texas. That's right, Meg Thee Stallion's hometown, the Queen Bee's hometown. Sorry, other people from Houston, that's all I can think of at the moment. But yeah, we're going on a trip. So what I know about Houston is hot and you can't be out there looking a mess. So with that being said, I'm going to practice some sweat-proof makeup so I can be prepared when I get to H-Town. Now, generally I do just like a, everyday cute beat phase, but for this trip specifically, I am going for Instagram makeup, if that makes sense. I want a black person to see me and be like, where you going? If a black person asks you where you're going, you look good. So, our goal is gorgeous, flawless Instagram makeup for the whole trip. So, I gotta practice. If you have any tips, go ahead and drop those down in the comments. Don't have me in H-Town looking a mess. Okay? Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I did switch up my routine just a little bit. I started doing eyes first, which I swore I'd never do, but unfortunately it is easier. Of course, I mess up my eyebrows, but I'm going to try to correct that with some concealer. I'm trying to make my eyebrows more round instead of the so I'm kind of messing them up as I get them perfected, but we'll get there. Let's not forget how long it took me to even be able to do brows, so I think I'll get there eventually. For now, I'm just going to try to clean it up with some Pat McGrath concealer in 20. See if I can just make them okay. Okay, not bad. This one is always like the bad, and this one is always like, girl, I'm here. So, have y'all been watching College Hill? I have not, but I've been following the discourse on Twitter. And your girl, Amber Rose, is not making very much sense to me. And everybody's like, oh, black people are so mad that she's not saying she's black and she's mixed. Like, no, who cares? Duh. Like, nobody cares that she's saying that she's not black. The problem is she talking about, oh, I don't fit into black spaces. Yeah, you signed up for this black TV show with this black cast on this black network. Make it make sense, girl. And the only reason we know you is because you are so steeped in black culture. Like, I'm confused. Like, if I felt like I didn't fit into certain spaces, I would not sign up to be in said space. I'm confusion. Help me understand. And I didn't even know Amber Rose was black. I mean, I guess technically she's black, but she's like, her mom is half black, so she's what, a quarter black? She's definitely white passing. People be like, oh, she got black features. Looks like a white woman to me. But who am I? Okay, for the eyes, I think I'm going to go with a brown smoky. Now, I think I've attempted this once and it was not great. So we're going to try it again. I'm going to go into my Mented Everyday palette and grab this brown right here. It has a little bit of gold shimmers in it, and I think it's darker than my skin tone. So to start off my brown smoky, I'm just going to come in high Because of my wonderful hooded lids, I have to start very high in order for the color to do what it needs to do. Alright, once we have that applied, we can go ahead and blend it out. Great news, guys. Tory Lanez gets sentenced next week. I believe it is on Tuesday, the 13th. Unless he tries to play some more reindeer games to get it delayed, but I think he's all out of games to play. And the minimum is 9 years, so honestly, I feel like they should add on some years. I know the proceedings are pretty much over, but can we work out some additional years? And you weirdos on the internet talking about y'all think 13 years isn't excessive. I think 13 years isn't enough. He literally could have killed her. And y'all talking about ain't 13 years too much? Not at all. Not at all. Shot by a tiny man with a Napoleon complex. Would you be on the internet talking about something, oh, isn't 13 years excessive? Y'all are so stupid and weird. Just say you hate black women. And black women that are taller than you. We're sorry you didn't make Varsity Girl, but there's nothing we can do about it. Alright, this is blended out. Now we're going to go into our block. So I'm going to go into my Bomo Beauty palette from Bob and Monet and grab Dark Humor because it's super pigmented and like it really gives you the darkness. One day I'm going to make a montage of me looking for brushes and it's going to be 6.5 hours long. It's really ridiculous. Alright, be careful with your black. It spreads quite a bit. And you don't want to end up with the coon eyes. Okay, here we are. Now, see how this looks a little crusty dusty? So we're going to take some concealer and just go right across it to make that line nice and crispy. Okay, so I am going to put some black underneath, but I'm going to wait for that. So my foundation is on. I apply my foundation with a brush, but I like to go behind the brush with a beauty blender just to even out the application. Okay, it's giving drag queen a little bit right now, but trust the process. Now we're going to conceal. Okay, we're going to let this cool down, dry down a little bit. So I normally go for tan light under eye setting powder, but I'm going to use translucent setting powder today. Just because I want that very smooth finish. And now we contour. So we are going in with some Ebony from Fenty. And the contour stick. Alright, so our contour blended out. Very nice. Highlight. Instagram makeup has excessive highlight. So, what are we doing today? Excessive highlight with Trophy Wife. Alright, that might be a little too excessive, but we can fix it, hopefully. Alright, the lashes are on, finally. I don't even want to talk about what I went through just now. Like I said, I think red looks the best on a smoky eye, so we're going to get some Cream by Fenty. I might change my mind, I always do this. Pick a color and then hate it. Here is the finished Instagram sweatproof Houston, Texas ready look. Hopefully. I like it. What do we think? Let me know down in the comments. The highlight's doing a lot, but it's supposed to. So here we are. I think I like it. As always, thank you so much for pulling up to the page. If you have not already, subscribe. Totally free. Really don't have any excuses. Go ahead and hit that notification bell while you're here. That way you won't miss nothing coming from the channel. I will see you on the next video. Of course, I'm getting outfits together already, even though we're going in October, but you stay ready. You don't have to get ready. Thanks again. Bye.